Well, hey, thanks a lot, BLSA. It's good to see you guys. I can tell you, I remember being a member of BLSA when I was at University of Minnesota Law School way back in 1987. But I tell you, it's always a joy, and I'll never forget BLSA. I remember participating in BLSA activities just like it was yesterday. I remember when we told the dean that it was unacceptable that we didn't have more black professors at the school. I remember when we reached out to people in the community who were having problems with police brutality and began to hold forums and talked about having a civilian review authority. It actually helped write it in BLSA, in law school. And I remember the time that we spent, it was rich, it was informative, and it basically set me on the trajectory that I've been on ever since that time. I mean, I graduated from law school at the age of 25, and I'm 48 now. But I can tell you that BLSA has never left me, and I pray that it never, ever leaves you. The experiences that you're having now are experiences that you will be carrying with you. Much like being nice to Barry, you're going to have other experiences as well that are going to help shape your career, and so make the very most of them. You know, go to take those clinics. Don't just take the bar courses. Take the courses that you're just interested in so that you can really, really find your place and pursue your niche. And let me also say this, when I was in law school, a lot of us, we were like, look, if you really want to make progress and fight for justice, you got to go, maybe be a public defender or do civil rights or something. And that's great, and I did it. But I'm telling you, don't limit yourself that way. Think about the fact that if you go become an environmental lawyer, you can make a difference literally in life or death in the lives of people. Last night, we could have used an environmental lawyer that I thought I saw. There she is. Everybody give a big old hand at Donna Edwards. Donna Edwards is among the most effective advocates for justice in Congress, and that is no understatement. Listen carefully when she comes up to address you. But what I want to say is, just last night, Republicans just thought that the best thing for them to do is to introduce a bill called the TRAIN Act, and this is an acronym, but really you could call it a train wreck, or you could call it a runaway train, and we were over here trying to derail that train. Because this thing was going to literally gut the Clean Air Act and create days for people where they literally would be unable to breathe. Asthma affecting kids. You know what's the #1 reason kids don't go to school? Asthma. How many people in this room may have had an inhaler they need to rely on? It's not supposed to be that way. It's in the air, folks. Now think about your seniors. COPD, emphysema, things like this. These bad air days make it worse for them. And it's estimated that if they actually pass this monstrosity into law, as many as 17,000 people their deaths will be directly related to the change in the law. So we could use an environmental lawyer. An environmental lawyer who will write the rules, who will advocate, who will fight, and who will uphold the best interests of the American people. Now I'm telling you, way back in the day, I started an environmental group called the Environmental Justice Advocates of Minnesota, EJAM. And I didn't start that group because I didn't have anything else to do. I started this group because after going around in the community that I represented as a state legislator, I just saw too many inhalers, too many people on nebulizers, and what I found out is that we had a coal-burning plant less than a half a mile from the neighborhood I represented. And then that wind would blow over, and there was no doubt that people would have a lot of asthma. So we did something about it. But if I was not a lawyer, and I had not been exposed to the necessity of social justice at BLSA, I might not know how to bring together the documents to have our organization become a 501c3 group. I might not have the organizing skills to bring people back. And you know what? Other people and friends that I had met at BLSA came and jumped up to the plate. When I said, look, we got to start this group, people came in and we got it done. And I'm telling you, we made sure. We threatened to sue. We didn't have to. But when we got ourselves organized and we got in the face of this energy company and we told them, you're going to be in big trouble unless you convert to at least a natural gas energy plant, they listened to us because we had not only did we have the heart to serve, but we had the professional credentials to serve just like you guys are developing right now. So let me just wrap it up. Got to go jump on a plane at 8:05. I want to let you know that I'm very honored, very humbled by your award. Truth be told, I actually do not deserve it. But I'm humbled by the fact that you guys recognize some of the things that I did. And you can bet that you giving me this award will just motivate me to fight harder and one day perhaps approach deserving such recognition. So with that, I got to hit the door. Thank you all very much.